Hello and welcome back to Health with Sveta. I'm thrilled to have you join us for another insightful episode. And again, thanks you, Ruben, for being such an amazing host. In our previous conversations, we've looked at the role of antioxidants in combating oxidative stress and how to maintain a healthy balance. Today, we are taking a closer look on how our antioxidants need change throughout life and how factors in our environment affect those needs. We'll explore which antioxidants are most effective at different stages and how to adapt our intake based on lifestyle and environmental exposure. Guys, let's dive in.
Hey, Sveta, how you doing today?
I'm doing great, Ruben. I'm so excited to see you.
Yes.
Awesome.
Oh.
It is white outside.
Yes,
It is just clean white for now.
It is the first true day of winter.
It is
outside.
first true day of winter, and it's a first true day of me shoveling the snow. And I am crazy. The snow was friendly.
That's so good to hear. It was cooperating.
It was cooperating, but it also gave me a chance. I knew that I'm having a very packed day. So shoveling the snow gave me a peace of mind of timing myself and doing some exercise. So 30 minutes of shoveling actually covered my exercise quote-to-quote needs.
There you go, 2 in
So
1.
again, guys, again and again and again, it's interesting. I'm getting a little bit off topic. I was listening to a podcast by Dr. Kara Fitzgerald, and I strongly encourage you actually to look into Dr. Kara Fitzgerald's work. She's one of the well-known naturopathic doctors in the United States of America, very prolific. She does a lot of research. She was talking about anti-aging, and she said one of the anti-aging quote-to-quote drugs is an exercise.
Come on.
So there you go. So again and again and again, it doesn't matter whether it's snow or rain, we got to move.
If at the very least, try to walk every single day.
Now it's actually so beautiful outside. It's white, so walk.
But the hope here is that we've gone through enough on the surface level, at the very least, of antioxidants. So that way, whenever we ebb and flow in and out of this topic, that there's at least a basis of understanding.
Absolutely. Because my deal is, and sort of my philosophy, simplicity. So I kind of don't break it down into pieces. I'm a lumper. I'm not a splitter. So I break it into the categories. So what is the category? How do I lump what is the healthy lifestyle? And that's why whatever we do about antioxidants, it's going to fall into the same category of lifestyle changes, because what we talk about antioxidants, we start exercise as an antioxidant, sleep as an antioxidant, food choices, food is an antioxidant, and only after then we're going to get into supplements or cellular upregulation.
So one of the things that I want to talk about today, and we might have just dabbled on it a little bit in the past, but I want to hone in on the antioxidants at different stages of life. And I guess my first question is, do our antioxidant needs change as we age?
Absolutely it does. And I believe that the older we are, per se, the more of those antioxidants we need. Why? Because what do we do with what do we do with antioxidants? What do they do? So they are antioxidants. So the oxidants are the free radicals. And when we're young and when we are kids, and so our own ability to clean free radicals is very vibrant, is very active, is very robust. That's the word I'm looking for, robust. But the older we get, we're going to lose that robustness. And the older we get, So our ability to make our own antioxidants reduces, but our level of cellular accumulation of free radicals with less ability to clean them increase. So we get more free radicals. We cannot get rid of them the way we used to. That's why our need of dual antioxidation increases. So our need for making antioxidants increases and our need of taking antioxidant increases. And then hopefully we do it again. The word that we started is a balance. In a balanced way, because the antioxidants we eat and the antioxidants we make, they combine with each other. It's a teamwork.
Yeah.
So absolutely, the older we get, the more we need.
Yeah, what factors contribute to these changes? Is it just simply like we age, so our body just degrades, and so we just need more external sources of antioxidants? Is it just that simple as that?
There is obviously a natural part of aging. That's the way we start aging the minute we're born.
Yep.
So it's a natural part of life. With, I don't want to use the word senescence. I don't like that word. But yes. So, and then the way we live. Our lifestyle, our environment, our outside world is not getting any cleaner, but is getting more, it's heavier into environmental toxins, in all these environmental insults. And also, what are we getting heavier in? In our stress levels.
Yeah.
So that's why, yes.
Yeah, I think, yeah, you're so right, because it's like just external pollution, especially here in Alberta. It's been, off the top of my head, at least for sure, for the last 2 summers, we've had like smoke seasons essentially. And so we're inhaling all of that smoke. And so that's a result of just the changes in our environment. And then I think I've touched on this a little bit, but there's just more and more reports out there on just like our consumption on microplastics, just from things that just get wasted in water, in our water systems, that we still don't know the full ramifications of that in our body.
Let me ask you a question and interrupt you.
Sure.
What's the half-life of microplastics?
I have no idea.
It's horrible. It's half-life, meaning that when are they becoming neutral, right?
Yes.
When are they eliminated? It's almost eternal.
Yes.
Like, years and years and years. And that's a problem.
Yeah.
Because we cannot get rid of them. The more we consume, the more we are not aware that we're consuming this microplastics. The heavier it is on our cells, because the more microtoxins we retain. The more microtoxins we retain, the more free radicals we accumulate. The more free radicals, the more oxidative stress. The more oxidative stress, the more antioxidants we need. The more cleansing of the body we need. The more negation and repelling we need.
So, yeah, I think it's that much more important to be proactive in prioritizing our antioxidant production because of we've been talking about just like our age, but in our current environmental situations, that it's very different from anything we've experienced historically.
Right? I entirely agree with you. I entirely agree with you. Absolutely. We just need to be vigilant. We need to be aware, in a sense, the way we are prone to age and what's accentuating it. There is something that, again, we cannot avoid. We're aging. That's the way it is. It's a nature of life. But there's a lot of things that we need to be aware of. And that's where our choices come on board. And that's why do we do this podcast? Because, again, the thing is, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm telling you, please be aware that this is happening. And there are very simple ways to make your cells aging at a much slower pace. And and living at a whole more vibrant pace, as my mentors and teachers say, we can age chronologically, but we actually can suspend or slowly, dramatically, our biological aging. And that's where antioxidation comes on board. And especially, I know we're going to be talking about the season. So now we're getting into November and we're getting into December. Well, the summer, the summer is over and the harvesting is over and the fall is over when we were getting all the goods and stuff. So now we're starting to get depleted. So now, now, what do we do? Now, I'm a doctor. So, and not only I practice as a physician, I volunteer. And I volunteer with my dog. He is doing pet therapy. So we go to nursing homes and we go to different hospitals. So what am I now seeing? This unit is on outbreak, or different hospitals. Now I see the seasonal viral outbreaks.
Yes.
What does that tell me? It tells me that a lot of them, not us, are having viral issues. What does that mean? Immune system is not reacting right. So when the immune system is not reacting, how can I help my body? What do I need? Do I need vitamin C? What is vitamin C? It's an antioxidant.
Yeah.
Let's take a quick break to talk about some tangible steps you can take right now towards true health and happiness. My life's purpose is to empower you to seize control of your life, especially when it comes to wellness. But every person's needs are unique, and there is no one-size-fits-all solution. That's why we're launching a brand new initiative. Now, you can book one-on-one call with me, Dr. Sveta Silverman. Please do. Together, we'll talk about your history, your health history, how you feel, how can you improve on your health, the goals. I'll use that information to help you to plan a custom approach full of recommendations that I learned not only from my medical career, but from my personal journey. Let's unlock the secrets of happier, healthier you. Visit healthwithsveta.com/contact to book your free 30 minutes conversation and call with me. Now back to the episode.
Are there specific antioxidants more beneficial during different life stages?
Great question. What are the more important antioxidants? I would say to boost our own.
Right.
Something, okay, and please forgive me, I'm going to be coming with with the terminology, something like glutathione.
Right.
Glutathione is a master antioxidant, and the story. And the longer we live, the less we make. And the longer we live, the more we use. So the longer we live, the more we deplete. So I would say glutathione. Now, something in that line, hemoxygenase. I mean, the ones that we make, catalase, superoxide dismutase. I mean, the things that are, these are our, the antioxidants that our cells make.
Yes.
But I would say if one to concentrate on, it will be glutathione. Again, and it's a master antioxidant.
Yeah.
And it's very, very, very easy to harm it. Very easy. And it, in a sense, very hard to take it back, to bring it back to the level.
What role do antioxidants play in supporting like developmental, reproductive, and aging phases?
Huge role.
Yeah.
Major role. I'm not going to claim that, again, I'm not going to claim antioxidants that they treat, cure, or mitigate disease. No,
Yeah.
no. Why do we need this? Why do we need the glutathione?
Mm-hmm.
Because if we don't have enough glutathione, cell will never get clean.
Right.
If the cell never gets clean, it will never act appropriately. So it will start failing into different mechanisms. And then at a certain time of failing, it may become a zombie cell.
Mm.
And zombie cells, they only harm us. Or if we don't clean the cell, what's going to happen? It may become genetically confused.
Right.
So there may be a consistent mutation that is going to lead to uncontrollable cellular replication.
Mm-hmm.
That means uncontrollable growth. So important.
Yes.
And there's a communication between antioxidants, for example, glutathione, and our anti-aging genes,
Mm-hmm.
which are called sirtuins. So that's the word of our health is balance. The word to our health is synergy. That's why it is so important. I just said that we're into the season of depletion.
Yeah.
And let's say now we're getting into the season of refined carbohydrates. The season of Christmas is approaching.
It's time to eat,
It's
eat.
time not only eat. It's not like eat. It's a time of what do we eat for Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
So we are getting refined carbohydrates. So that's a thing. And then we're becoming deficient in something that is going to help to clean the cells. For example, what do we need now? We need cruciferous.
Mm-hmm.
We need our cabbages.
Mm.
And we need our turnip. And we need our kale. And we need those. Now winter is, so what do we do? Cold, nice, hearty, full green with, let's say, lots of legumes or something nice, good, healthy stock soup.
Mm-hmm.
That is going to give nice antioxidants.
Yeah.
We need lots of nice soup with onions and garlic. Welcome to the antioxidants.
Mm-hmm. I kind of want to zoom out and go back to, we touched on a little bit of the environmental stuff. And I want to talk about the factors of like pollution and UV exposure and all these things and how they increase our need for antioxidants.
So what is everything? It's a toxin.
Sure.
What is a toxin?
It starts, I guess, I'm going to jump to what you've been saying on produces a lot of free radicals.
That's it.
Yeah.
You got it. So
Yeah.
toxin equals free radicals.
Yeah.
So there you go. So we have now, if you have a lot of toxins, again, it's very simple, and
Yeah.
a lot of free radicals. So what do you need? You
Yeah.
need to negate them.
Yeah.
There you go.
So, can you literally combat the pollution that enters our body by upping our production of antioxidants? Is it literally just that?
It's not that simple.
Okay.
No, you can't. You need to be very vigilant. What can you avoid living in the polluted environment? You know what they say?
Mm.
You can't stand the heat. Get out of the kitchen.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, what are you going to do downtown? I don't know, downtown Beijing. What are you going to do downtown? Edmonton, in a sense, we're lucky
Mm-hmm.
because we are in a big city which is so spread. So we know downtown New York, we know downtown,
Yes.
with all that urban amalgamation, we still know there. So again, so what do? There is some part of the pollution that we need to avoid. So how do we do it? So let's say in the house, filters,
Mm-hmm.
open the windows. Something that very simple and makes sense. Some electromagnetic shields. So I'm getting a new cell phone. I have to get my iPhone 16 Pro Max. So what am I getting before I upload and transfer all the data on the new phone? I'm getting a new cover. And what kind of cover I am buying? I am buying an EMF protector. Why? Because it's not just about, so we're talking about external pollution. What about internal pollution that we don't see, electromagnetic fields?
Okay.
All these rays that are penetrate into the cells and then don't leave the cells, stay in the cells and build those free radicals and, punching holes in the subcellular organelles
Right.
and creating that damage. So that's what that's another part. The part of how do we take care of this environmental toxins. And EMF is an environmental toxin. So turn off your cell phones, 7, 8 p.m.
Right.
Or never have your cell phone next to you when you sleep. These kind of things. Now, with the food choices, there's food that is very, very polluted, so try not to. There are things, so again and again and again, the point of us doing the podcast is to raise the awareness. I want people, now it's a Christmas season, so, make healthier choices. There are traditions, I know, but maybe we can start making maybe we can start making adjustments to some recipes.
Yeah.
And use alternative flours, something like coconut flour, or substitute, and maybe gluten-free flour, or maybe almond flour, and knowing that almonds, again, they are antioxidants. There's vitamin E. It's an antioxidant there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's my responsibility. It's my responsibility to take care and to take charge of my body, not just to pop the pill.
And not just supplements and food. To reiterate, a lot of stuff we need to preserve as much as we can as our body changes is our own internal production. So getting the right amount of sleep. It's the holiday season, so what happens is we want to spend that much more time with family and friends, and so
That's
you stay
happiness.
up. It's wonderful. It's so good, but also you're going to stay up late, a little later, right? And it's going to get less sleep, so you got to watch that too, right?
It's an amazing concept. Thank you for bringing it up. And again, guys, going to bed at 1 a.m. and getting up at 10 a.m. is not going to cut it. Because we need to follow our circadian rhythm.
Yes.
And that's why everybody says basically between 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Something like that. That's why, unfortunately, the night shifts are so unhealthy.
It's so bad.
It's so unhealthy. And I am in a medical field, and I have done night shifts and calls for years and years and years, till I went back to medical school and became a pathologist, so I can sleep at night at home.
Yeah, there was I can't remember where I was reading the study from. I saw it was on Reddit, but they were reviewing a bunch of it was a staff from a university, and essentially what they were doing is they realized, and this is kind of like easy to understand knowledge, but essentially they reviewed a bunch of people who just work consistently with night shifts. Hundreds of people were taken in this stat, and they just were more susceptible to sickness and things like that, even though they were getting their 8 hours of sleep, but because they were their lifestyle was just complete opposite from just how humans have endured through all of time. Have a built-in circadian rhythm. And it's just the night shift, that lifestyle is just unsustainable in the long term.
That's entirely correct. Entirely correct. So the thing is, we cannot live without antioxidants. because it's a part of our cellular machinery.
Yep.
And we also cannot live without some antioxidants from the outer world because we don't make vitamin C.
Yep.
It's you know, it's an essential vitamin.
Yep.
We have to eat it,
Yeah.
especially now in this season. So start eating vitamin C. Like, you know, from different variety of food. You know, half a cup, a third of a cup of a red bell pepper. That's your daily vitamin C.
Yeah.
And how yummy, how tasty is red bell pepper.
Yeah.
Like, I love red peppers and stuff.
I love it too.
I mean, obviously, citrus fruits. How great, for example, if you don't want sweet oranges, now, like Christmas season, mandarins are becoming into season. But the thing is, some people do like grapefruits, and they're so good for you. I happen to be not a grapefruit person. But, you know, that's what I'm saying. And the choices of healthy foods is incredible.
Yep.
Something you don't like, but there is something else but you like and stuff. As long as it's not per se, not that heavily processed, and you're so vigilant to that, again, refined carbohydrates and processed and bad fats and bad proteins. I mean, it's so easy. People now, especially lately, everybody's bugging me into protein powders.
Yeah.
Yes, the trend is people don't eat enough protein. I agree. But I disagree with basically substituting it with the protein powders because, no, guys, there's beautiful protein around. Make your roasted free-range chicken. Make your beautiful roast beef. Make your pot roast. Make your shredded pork, just a good version of it, free-range and stuff, free-range eggs. You name great fish.
Yeah.
Because you don't know the origin of that protein powder. You don't know where it's coming from.
Yep. Wow. Sveta, my goodness.
I know. I know. The thing is, I am very passionate about, again, I don't want to sort of, you know, it's a bad word. I don't want to push you. I don't want to coax you into, I don't want to influence you. I don't want to tell you what to do.
Right.
I don't. I don't like when people tell me what to do. Sorry, that's it's a Russian thing. The thing is, my credo is, how can I inspire you so you make changes? Not only you make changes, you like those changes.
Yeah.
It's like you started going for walks, and that's it. Now you cannot not do. I see your salads. You were not eating your salads before.
Yeah.
Great. You are hydrating yourself with a great amount of water and stuff. Absolutely. I have nothing against with coffee, but I have seen you drinking free trade, beautifully roasted coffee beans. That is, and the thing is, the black coffee, full of antioxidants, full of goodness, because you made these changes.
Yeah.
You know, as a doctor, I didn't tell you what to do and stuff. I didn't give you the prescription.
Yeah.
You made those choices. Because prescriptions are easy, but prescriptions are not going to change your approach and your vision to your own health and to your own happiness.
Yeah. And I think the hope is that people do get encouraged and do feel inspired to make these changes incrementally, because we're facing these things, whether it's through the natural progression of aging and then the need as we age for external sources of antioxidants and our environments, right? Through the world is almost against us, it feels, right, as we progress through time. And so for us to take care of ourselves it's the most important thing, and we need that encouragement every step of the way, especially in the season where the days get a little shorter now.
The days again, we have exactly 1 month. 1 month of days are getting shorter.
Yeah.
The 21st of December, it will start getting back. But again, this season of, in a sense, the holiday season is approaching, and it's awesome. It's a season of happiness. So let's enjoy it with great choices, with
Yes.
healthy choices, and going outside and exercise and eating nutrient-dense foods. Now, even now when we are starting to get depleted, and taking some vitamins because now we need them. So providing those antioxidants like vitamin C and vitamin E and vitamin D. And indeed, visiting my website, www.healthwithsveta.com. I visited my website and I surprised myself. Apparently, there are lots of sitting yoga recordings. And I will go back to my own recordings of,
Hey, there you go.
chair yoga,
Yeah.
and start doing it myself.
That's awesome.
Because now it is so important to start stretching and breathing.
Well, Sveta, thank you.
Ruben,
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Another one. And guys, we're done with antioxidants for now. We are going to switch the topics. However, we will never switch the topic to health and off health. And we're never going to switch the topic of love.
Thank you so much, Sveta.
Thank you, Ruben.
Appreciate you.
Thank you for joining us on Health with Sveta. I hope you found our conversation about antioxidants and how they relate to age and environmental factors as insightful as I did. Remember, adapting your antioxidant intake to meet your body needs through different life stages, environmental exposures. It is a powerful way to protect your health. If you enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe, leave a review, and share it with your friends and family. For more information and about this and about the podcast and different previous podcasts, visit healthwithsveta.com. Stay tuned for more insightful discussions and tips to help and live your healthiest and happiest life. Until next time, thank you, Ruben. And guys, happy holidays.